Hey guys, Coach Marty here. We're going to go over our speed strength phase, day one, for our weighted version. Today we're going to go over some plyos, then we're going to go through our strength phase, and then we're going to go through a circuit, a strength circuit. So first of all, we're going to start off with our plyometrics. We're going to start off with some speed skaters. Again, if you have a low box, great. If you have like a curve that you can use outside, great. If not, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you what you can do without it. Basically, we're going to go speed skater to the box and then back. So basically push off our outside leg and right back. All right. We're just changing the angle, all right, or the depth that we push off of. And again, if we don't get that, then we're here. All right, for 8 on each side. So we got our speed skaters to the box or speed skaters on the ground, whichever one you have at home. So then we got our Munoz drill after that. We did these in the last phase. And again, it was more like a triangle pattern. Now we're doing a Z pattern. Okay, so if you watch the video, Coach Jason's got some tape on the floor. Don't worry about it. Just think about a box. All right, I'm hitting like 4 quarters right now. You got a box. All right, it doesn't have to be a big box. But we're going to make a Z pattern in that box. All right, we're going to go one way for 5 seconds, and then we're going to go an opposite Z pattern. Okay, so I'm going to be here to here, diagonal back, lateral, and then jump back to my start. So you got 4 different points, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump back to 1. For 5 seconds, it's going to look like this. All right, trying to get as many reps in as you can. So that's your Munoz drill, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 is just the opposite. So I went in a regular Z, now I'm going in a reverse Z pattern. All right, so here, sorry, let me start that again. Jump back diagonal. So here, 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 back to the front. All right, making that Z pattern, trying to stay on our toes, getting off the ground as quick as we can. Okay, again, making that Z pattern and then jumping back to the start. So that's your Munoz drill. You're going to go 2 times 5 seconds on each, going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Then our last one is our seated rotational plate press. So 2 options here. Feet tucked under. You can tuck them underneath your couch. You can tuck them underneath a chair or whatever you have, if you can. You can put a light weight on your toes just to kind of keep them down. Actually, grab our dumbbells. Use our dumbbells. I'm gonna tuck my toes underneath my dumbbells. Leaning back, seated rotational plate press. We're gonna slightly rotate and then press up as quick as we can. Slightly rotate, press up. Slightly rotate, press up. We're gonna go 5 on each side. All right. It's more explode up, control the down. All right. Rotate those shoulders, press that plate. If you have a dumbbell, a light dumbbell, you can use a light dumbbell. If you have a light med ball, you can use a light med ball. Probably nothing more than 10 pounds. But we're going to explode, press up, rotate the shoulders through the core, but keep our hips on the ground. Toes, ideally tucked under, but if you can't, just keep the feet flat on the ground. All right, so there's our plyometrics. Now we're going to get into our first strength exercise. Hey guys. So we just did our plyos. Now we're going to move on to our squats. Actually, we're going to do some power movements first. Some squat jumps. You're going to do 5 sets of 5 reps of squat jumps. All right, so we're going to load, jump up, stick each time. Make each rep as powerful as possible. We're going to go 5 squat jumps for 5 reps, taking about 60 to 90 seconds rest in between each one. If you feel like you start getting tired by the 5th one, take a little bit longer break, okay, for those 5 rounds. Every rep as explosive as possible, trying to jump as high as you can each time, make that as explosive as possible. So you got 5 sets, 5 reps of your jump squats. Now we're going to do our strength. You've got 15 minutes now to complete 5 to 10 reps of, 5 to 10 rounds of 3 skater squats on each leg. So again, on our skater squat, if we can touch our knee to the ground and be able to fire up right afterwards, all right? Not go to the ground, rest, use our momentum and drive up. Touch the knee to the ground, keep the foot off the ground, and fire up. If we can do that, great. If not, you're just gonna go down as low as you can and fire up for 3 reps on each leg. So we got skater squats, 3 reps on each leg, 5 to 10 rounds in 15 minutes of time. I want you to take, after right and left, I want you to take at least 45 seconds up to a minute, all right, to start of rest. Work with that, all right? If you can feel like you can go a little bit less rest and you're able to move still explosively, so we go down and we're still able to fire up, great. If you start to get slower and you start to come up a lot slower, start taking more rest. And then just record the number of reps that you did, all right, in there. So again, 5 to 10 rounds, 5 minimum, 10 max, 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're done. Wherever you're at, you're done. All right? 3 reps on the right, 3 reps on the left. Take a little break, repeat that. All right? So that's our strength portion. Next, we're going to get into our speed strength circuit. All right, guys. Now we're on our speed strength circuit. So for day 1 here, body weight circuit, you got 3 to 5 rounds. Most exercises are 5 to 10 reps. You choose how many reps you do. The core exercises are going to be 8 reps each. Make sure you, whatever round 1, say we do 7 reps per exercise. Keep that 7 reps going, all right? If you start to get tired after round 3, all right, or you start to slow down, all right, call it a day. If you're still got energy and you're still moving and speed's still up with our movements, great. Go another round, and then see if you get 1 more round in. Also, it's time restraint. If you have only like a half hour, all right, to do this workout, and you're running low on time, only do 3 rounds. If you got more time, do 5 rounds. It's up to you. You choose here 3 to 5 rounds of work, all right? And you also pick your reps, 5 to 10, all right? If you want to go 10 reps each time, all right, it might be better off to start with 3 rounds and then continue the next week after that, all right, maybe 4 rounds or 5 rounds. Okay, so getting started here, first exercise, we have 2 different options. We've got a handstand push-up from our feet on the ground. What we're going to do in that, we're going to have our hands on the ground, feet on the ground. We're going to push ourselves back to where our chin and our head are tucked between our arms. We're going to lower ourselves down. I'm going to bump up my toes. I'm going to lower myself down, looking down at the ground, trying to bring my elbows back, nose towards the ground, and then press back up, head back between the hands. So again, eyes towards the ground, nose towards the ground, and then tuck that chin on the way back up. All right? If that's too difficult, or you find that challenging, feet elevated push-ups. We're here. All right, we've been doing these. Chest down between the hands. Both of these anywhere between 5 to 10 reps. You pick. Remember, whatever you pick, try and stay that same amount of reps through the circuit. Then we've got our split stance, straight arm lift. You can use a towel. Kind of pull that towel apart. All right. Start down at the hip, split stance. Rotate across as we pull that towel apart. Or you can take your water bottle. All right. It's about 3 pounds full. Same thing, all right? Rotate across and bring it back down. Go up a little quicker, control the down. Rotate from the hip, across the body, and then back down. Keeping those arms straight. So we've got 8 reps there on each side. Then we're going our lateral lunges. When we lateral lunge, we step out to the side, try and get that hip close to the heel. We don't want to get so far out that that ankle, knee, and hip are all at an angle. We want to push out, sit over top of that outside leg, push back off. So again, 5 to 10 reps on this exercise, right side and left side. Pick a number, stick with it. Then we've got split squat, anti-rotation raises. So we're here in that split squat position. All right, pull that towel apart, raise it up, bring it down. All right, or take our water bottle. Same thing. All right, we're here, split squat position, raising it up, bringing it down. All right, for 8 reps on each side. Last exercise is our prone handcuff raises. So we'll be laying on our stomach, hands at our side, head rests on the ground, clap our hands behind our back, bring our hands back down. All right? Actually, that's not it. We're going to bring our hands behind our back here. All right? That's one option. If we can't get I'll go over that actually. That's the second option. But first option, hands go behind the back, stack them on top of each other. Rest your head on the ground, raise your elbows and shoulders up as high as we can. 5 to 10 reps. If you can't get our hands behind our back, holster claps, what I was doing before. One step ahead. We're here, clap the hands, bring them back down. So you got 2 options, handcuff raises, all right, or prone, all right, holster claps here and clap up. So you got those 2 options, 5 to 10 reps, your choice, all right. Stick with that number, one of those 2 exercises, whichever one you are able to do, all right. Start off with the prone handcuff raises if we can, all right, and if you can't, do the holster claps. All right, so there's your circuit. You're going to repeat that again. No more than 30 seconds rest in between each exercise. And you're going to, and again, even rounds. So after that, those prone handcuff raises, you're going to go right back up, all right, and start off again with those either handstand push-ups or feet elevated push-ups. You can take up to 30 seconds. If you don't want to take that, again, you don't have to rush right to the next exercise. I don't want you just rushing through. I want you to control your movements here. It's more about trying to take less time in between exercises is what's going to really start to wear us down, okay? Not trying to rush and get this done as quickly as you can. I want you to do every exercise properly, all right? Move, control, fire up, control, fire up, all right? Through every exercise. So that's our circuit. I'll give you the cardio for today right after this. All right, next is our conditioning. One of the last things, our conditioning. Negative splits today. 2 minutes of work, moderate work. Easy to moderate, okay? Not super easy, but something that's gonna push you a little bit. And then we're gonna go 2 minutes all out, or 2 minutes hard, okay? So our first 2 minutes are moderate. Our second 2 minutes need to be much harder than our first 2 minutes. So we're going to 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Sorry, 2 minutes on at moderate, 2 minutes of hard work, and then 90 seconds rest. And you're going to repeat that for week 1, 3 times, for week 2, 4 times. Again, you could be running, you could be biking, you could be rowing, you could be, if you got cords, you got a backyard pool, you could be swimming moderate for 2 minutes, hard for 2 minutes. All right, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing, all right, as long as you're doing 2 minutes of moderate work, 2 minutes of all-out work, and then 90 seconds of rest. Repeat that 3 rounds for week 1, 4 rounds for week 2. All right, guys, that's day 1. I'll see you for day 2.